Hello and welcome to the channel. Despite the ongoing election tribunal petition going on, President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu's reported ill health, the All Progressives Congress APC lawmakers are all still vying for the third highest position in the country, the Senate President. Various names have been flying around, various zones have been lobbying. Let's get you the names though. One of which will be Nigeria's next Senate President unless something dramatic happens. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. 7 in battle for Senate President. North Central, Northwest join Southeast, South in race for top office. 7 senators-elect from 5 geopolitical zones have thrown their hearts into the ring for the 10th Senate President, the nation has learned. All the aspirants are of the ruling All Progressives Congress APC. 3 of them, Barau Jibrin, Kano North, Northwest, Orji Uzo Kalu, Abia North, Southeast, and David Umahi, Ebonyi South, Southeast, have made their interest public to share the next National Assembly. The 10th Senate is billed for inauguration on June 13 after the proclamation of the 10th National Assembly by the President. Kalu is the incumbent Senate Chief Whip. Jibrin is the chairman of the Senate Committee on Appropriation, and Umahi doubles as Ebonyi State Governor and chairman of the Southeast Governors Forum. Other senators-elect are in the position are incumbent Senate President Ahmad Lawan, Yobe North, Northeast, Senate Services Committee Chairman Mohammed Sani Musa, Niger East, North Central, Mohammed Ali Undume, Borno South, Northeast, and former Niger Delta Affairs Minister, Senator Godswill Akpabio, Akwa Ibom, South. Last week, APC National Chairman Senator Abdullahi Adamu told aspirants seeking presiding offices to wait the party's zoning arrangements. It was at a parley with National Assembly members-elect, with the President-elect, Vice President-elect, and members of the APC National Working Committee (NWC). Jibrin promised to officially declare his intention to lead the Red Chamber in a matter of days. The second-ranking senator-elect to publicly show interest, Jibrin described himself as the most experienced among senators-elect seeking to lead the 10th Senate. Declaring his intention on Tuesday, Kalu said he will contest the position because it is his turn to be Senate President. Governor Umahi, who dropped the hint to run for the position during yesterday's State Executive Council meeting in Abakaliki, the Ebonyi State capital, urged President-elect Bola Tinubu and the APC leadership to zone the office to the southeast. But the Kano North senator dismissed recourse to religious sentiments by some aspirants instead of competence and record of performance as criteria for electing the next Senate President. Jibrin, who has been in the National Assembly since 1999 and in the Senate since 2015, insisted that the Senate standing rule prioritizes seniority and legislative experience above other considerations. The senator said, "I intend to seek to be the president of the 10th Senate. In the next few days, I will start my campaign and make a formal declaration. The legislature is a distinct arm of government that doesn't work based on sentiment. It works on your ability to get the job done. It is the tradition all over the world, and it is also stated there in our rule book, and the rules are drafted from our constitution. It is stated there in our standing rules that aspirations of elections for the seat of the Senate presidency shall be in accordance with ranking. Among those who are running for the seat of the Senate presidency, I am the most ranked senator. So, it is constitutional, and among those who are showing their intentions to run for the Senate presidency, I am the most experienced. The issue is that of competence. You need to be grounded in the residue of the legislature before you become the Senate president. Do you now play against competence based on sentiment? Disagreeing with claims that it will not augur well for the next APC's administration to have a Muslim Senate president, Jibrin said, "Remember that David Mark was a Christian, his deputy Ike Ekweremadu was a Christian, On the Speaker House of Representatives, Patricia Ette was a Christian because they were the most experienced on ranking, and that is the tradition. So do we now relegate competence for other sentiments? Bringing religious sentiment won't fly. It is about competence, not sentiment. When we talk about experience, I am the most experienced. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. J. Brain-hearted, there is a need to reward performance. The Northwest deserves to produce the Senate president because we gave the president-elect the highest votes. We want our president to go for a second term. We saw what he did in Lagos and want him to replicate that across the country. On Tuesday, Kalu urged APC national leadership to zone the Senate presidency to his Egbere country home in Abia North Senatorial District, Abia State. Kalu said, "The question is whether I will run for the position of Senate President. Yes, I am ready to run for Senate President if the party zones it to my region because the party is supreme. If they want to zone, they should zone it to my village so nobody would contest it against me. I don't even want them to zone it to the south. I am hoping that Nigerian people will pray for me to be the Senate President because it is my turn." Umahi urged the party to zone the speakership of the House of Representatives to the northwest. The governor noted that zoning the two top positions to the southeast and the northwest will be in the interest of equity, justice, and fairness. He said it was time to break protocol and bend the rules, adding that the focus should be how to redeem the country. Umahi said, "I plead and request the leadership of APC and the president-elect to please, for the sake of equity, justice, and fairness, zone the Senate president to southeast and the Speaker of House of Representatives to northwest. This is for inclusiveness. This will assure Nigerians of a total reunion, and it will also calm frayed nerves. Miracle is when God sets aside rules and breaks protocols. I am asking the APC leadership and the National Assembly leadership to set aside the rules so that we can get the best for the leadership of the National Assembly. If the APC family zones the Senate presidency to the southeast, I am indicating interest on the platform that I have been in public service for the past 16 years, so you can rightly say that I understand administration," he said. The governor insisted that zoning the speakership position to the northwest will calm frayed nerves in the country. He declared Ebonyi a complete APC state, having given almost all the National Assembly seats to the party. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.